mean. You know, their aggression goes into the tier 1, and friends need to have the Pudge there to punish that.
Tidehunter's super dead. Ooh.
Yeah, at least they get in bottom, so the push doesn't do nothing in a window where you kind of had to either help mid or get a kill bottom.
Avalanche toss. They actually just go for the straight toss. UnderShock taking a couple of tower damage. He might end up just going down there. Bambo trying to man up against him, and the Avalanche will secure that kill. Tiny making it work. And always want to fly now. Also, with the rotation in for Bone 7, they might just be able to find this kill. Where's the Fates Edict? You don't have it, no fear. Oh, help your carry. It doesn't happen in time. And now always want to fly with the balls and getting regen back up. There is a toss. He wanted to hit him so bad. They actually are going to be able to find the kill. They throw always want to fly to the high ground. Bambo running away. Can they do it? Is it the great escape? It's not going to be quite enough. And potentially SingSing might even be punished. They've got one more hook in a second, and looking for it, pulls it back in. There's the kill. Always want to fly, making the plays.
That's what they have to focus on with this push, punishing the...
Oh my God, SingSing.
Look how deep he's
what are you doing?
Like, he gets this.
What are you doing? That is not the play. They're pulling him into the tier 2s. Are they actually going to find these kills? Mirana takes down the IO. SingSing still running out of here. He is pretty dead, but trying to create the maximum amount of space possible. Is he really going to... Oh my God.
No,
all right. That was...
This one's by area gold. Denied.
All right.
That's the aggression they need to chill on, though, because they can't afford to give up the advantage.
More heroes. The wraparound from Pudge will be there. There's the Fortune's End. Waveform Ford could be there as well, and they find that kill. Just like that. It's pretty easy. Now spot out this ancient stack as well. For their heroes, the movement down here to the side as they hit the hook onto Bone 7. Always want to fly, slowing him down. Omni Slash turnaround. Wasn't expecting that one, and now might just be able to get out of here. They've got the healing ward in the area. Do take that one down finally. Bone 7 manning up against yoky. He's in some trouble. Waveform away. No fear here as well. TPing out with the strength form. They cancel out that ravage. And it looks like with this, No Fear should be able to get out. Maybe he just ulties and then TPs, guys. I think gonna survive through this. Back in Fountain.
He even selves in the Fountain.
Oh, what?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, no.
He needed to W himself earlier, I think, and then ulti.
Yeah.
But it's really good for Kaipi. They saved their Ravage as well. If he'd have used it on the TPing Morphling, I don't think it would have hit, so good restraint on his end. And now they're just in a very convenient position to start putting some pressure in. Fortunately, the Tiny's getting very put out.
In some trouble. Arrow goes through as well. Not going to matter. They find doubles. That relocate did not end up saving him, so Bambo is probably going to come back to his death.
This blink on Slardar is actually remarkably early. So now this is the hero that can start setting the pace. And Kaipi have to not split up like that when they're going in the woods without vision. They were in a really good position when they just walk like this way.
And he's now going to be controlled by Always Want to Fly. I don't think you want to Ravage here for this, and he's just going to end up having to eat another gank. He goes down.
He's not having a fun game at all.
He goes for the spin. No fear there to keep him alive. Bone 7 realizes that something's amiss, and he might just get arrowed now. They also have the hook shot available. Witch Doctor takes down the Slardar all in the meantime, and in the meantime, Bone 7 goes for the Omni. Oh, Bone 7 stalking this Morphling, but there is not really a great way to find this, and Slardar in the area as well. They might just be biting off more than they could chew. They jump forward, are going to be able to find Bone 7, and there is a kill for the Morphling on the Juggernaut. This is devastating. That's a really rough kill. They wanted that relocate, and they are going to go for it now, but this could end up being a huge disaster. Avatos combo. All right, UnderShock does live through that. Sexy Bambo dropping low. The hook almost there onto SingSing, and they are going to be able to chase down 3-3. They still have Ravage available. They drop it now, looking for the turnaround. Blink, Avatos combo, always on the fly, but there's going to be the crush. SingSing dove too deep, and now 3-3's going down. The Coon dying in his own base. The Witch Doctor ultimate from inside the trees, though, and Fluff doing a decent chunk of damage. Strike breaks it. No Fear still trying to stay alive through this, and Bone 7 should be able to get the TP. Hook is going to be there, but it's not going to break the TP. And I thought it might have been enough damage, but it wasn't quite enough.
Hook doesn't break BKB TP.
Do we want to try and go for like a fighting build on him? As Morphling is just going to jump through. They go for a hook, ends up missing, but Fluff is going to die. And now 3-3 does not have a Ravage for another 20 seconds. He might go down. Adaptive Strike onto SingSing, trying to keep KP.TheCoon alive. They have another hook shot, pulls him back in, and there's also going to be the ulti, the avalanche toss combo with SingSing. He's gonna die again. Now chasing down this Tidehunter. He has the Ravage back up in 8 seconds, but is it going to be too late? They pull him in another hook from Always Wanna Fly, making the plays for his team. Gets saved as well by the Oracle. They do go for the relocate away, but honestly, I don't think you can go back into this. They're bringing in heroes. They are thinking about going for the Ravage. No, Bambo's dead. And now yoky chasing down Bone7. He might even go for this one. Waveform forward, Adaptive Strike, and the kill. yoky put it on a clinic with his Morphling. Beautiful play. Afterlife could go in for another, but does not have the mana for a crush. And just like that, Friends take a demonstrative fight in the mid lane. I mean, he did run into problems last time with running out of mana, so why not? Oh god, they have found SingSing again, and the Witch Doctor ultimate doing a good bit of damage, as does the Ravage. But Pudge was the only one down there. Can't find anything else. He's gonna back out. They actually relocate for this, and they'll find the Slardar. All right, Afterlife, he goes down. Tidehunter picks up the kill with the long-range gush, and just like that, the hook shot onto SingSing, though. They get the toss immediately, and they're gonna be able to relocate out of there. That was awkward, awkward. Arrow? Not finding.
Kaipi kind of luck out there, but Fluff he's suddenly got balls of steel walking in like that.
They are bringing down 3-3 very rapidly. yoky gonna waveform out of there. On the other side, Bone7 does take down the Pudge, so this is looking kind of okay as they're still trying to find another angle here. yoky, there's the Adaptive Strike, and they lose their Oracle. Things starting to fall apart for Friends, and the arrow from UnderShock is going to connect onto SingSing. On the other side, though, the Blade Fury, he's trying to go off Bambo and will be able to find it. UnderShock has a Blink Dagger after the urn wears off. Avalanche toss combo, that'll be enough. They get that kill. The only one left alive is going to be that Morphling after the Slardar respawns.
Wow. Walking in with your 5 positions of full.
They're going to find somebody, and UnderShock might break it. Oh, they've been able to find jumping forward onto Always Wanna Fly. Afterlife with the counter initiation play, but there's also going to be an arrow onto Bone7 after the Ravage. He's able to turn it back around. UnderShock gonna drop, as is Afterlife. I'm sure yoky is, I think, just gonna need to run away at this point. They've already lost the Slardar. Bambo does go down, no fear. And Morphling able to find that kill. Waveform forward, trying to kill off Bone7. He needs to switch over to Strength Form now. It looks like it will happen. The buyback from Slardar dissuades Kaipi from going any further. And with that, it looks like they come away with a pretty big Kaipi win. And they just run it to get that extra survivability. But meanwhile, they run Afterlife into SingSing, and that is going to be enough to find the kill. Always Wanna Fly also maybe in some trouble. They pull back the arrow, going to be able to catch onto Bambo with that hook. And SingSing now with Bone7 going to chase down that Pudge. No fear. Not going to be able to save him. Fluff will get killed off by the Morphling, and a 3-person Fortune's End. No fear still running, but SingSing finds him. There's no way he was out of there. So all of the supports die, and Tidehunter is left alive after the initial.
Again, still no Roche collateral. Team's being super passive about it, which I think is good. Because if you overcommit and then you get wiped in the pit, give it up. It's an awful feeling.
yoky is terrifying. Currently sitting with. Get the initiation on a Bone7. This would be huge. They spot him out but don't want to go for it. And with Roshan dying, they are going to hit the arrow onto the Coon. He wanted to Ravage so badly. He's going to drop, and now can they find anything else off the back of it? yoky turning onto Bambo. Isn't going to be able to find the kill as he gets the tether away, but a triple kill for Bone7. Is it going to be enough? They're switching over to Strength Form for yoky, and he is going to drop. There is the Aegis popped at the very least. The arrow connects onto Bone7, still controlled. yoky is going to waveform to the high ground. In a little bit more trouble, though, as SingSing's chasing. There is a turnaround E-Blade for himself, trying to stay alive, but with 4,000 HP, is it going to be enough? There's the replicate away. Makes his escape, kills off Bone7. UnderShock leaps away. Oh my god, and now the relocate in. Having trouble trying to follow all the action here. They do take down that UnderShock Mirana. yoky's still tanky as all hell.
He has no more strength.
Alright, he does have his E-Blade still, and A 4-second stun ain't bad either. So they get out with their Morphling. Looking at this though, I still just think about what Morphling is going to bring to them. Like they've gone for basically like split pushing style, going into contesting Roshan, but they have so much damage that can be walking into 4 heroes of Kaipi and they're backing out. Like what? How is this a thing? Arrow connects onto Fluff, he's gone.
Like they don't have their tide, and he has no way of getting here except TPing to the base, so they definitely had to bail there.
Oh,
they also had this ward, so I think they saw the rotations from friends coming out. But they can get the relocate bottom, so they might find the free punch.
Always want to fly. Takes a little bit to the face and is going to try and regen up SingSing, but isn't really going to amount to much, except for more time for Yoku to hit these creeps, push down towers.
Even then, yeah, it's hard. They have to focus on like winning the team fight on the other 4 heroes.
Oh, UnderShock. Oh, Ravage connects. It is going to end up being a kill there on the Mirana.
That's really, really good.
And gem down. Oh yeah, that's nice. Morphling's going to push this.
Just 2 core if you buy them.
Care for vision.
Echoes.
Over to the side, they're looking for the catch. No fear, dropping low. He had the Glimmer Cape. Counterplay is going to be there, but not quickly enough. Morphling is still going to push along the top lane while this fight plays out. Juggernaut is able to kill off the Pudge, so 2 heroes quickly gone. It does feel, though, that if KP, if they are going to go in for Roshan when it eventually comes up, they'll be able to pressure the top tower too much.
Like, if Roche was up there, I think friends have to concede it, and maybe they would have gotten a bit of damage on the tier
going
3.
forward, killing
That's
Bambo.
nice
SingSing taking some damage himself. Yoku and UnderShock, they're making it happen. Meantime, Afterlife finds Fluff, he gets stunned, and the chase is going to be there. 1-2 with the bash. A third one finds the kill. He pops his BKB and is going to start to run. Morphling is here as well. Turns on to Bone 7, slowed down by the Scotty, and BKB popped. He's going down. They kill off another. Looking over there for 3-3. The ward coming in spades, and just like that, 4 are gone for KP, and friends have a clear path towards buybacks or potentially racks.
This game's just a seesaw, honestly. Them killing Bambo there isolates SingSing, and then the Replicate's in a position where
drops down to 100 HP, is going to live through it. The whole time through, though, barracks are continuing to fall. Always want to fly. Controlling SingSing is going to die to him, though. Monster kill streak. UnderShock running away as well as Yoku is taking down the barracks. And Bone 7 is left alone here. They don't have the jug with them, and well, Yoku throws it out. Fluff is eliminated, just gone from the map, gone from the game, and Afterlife misses the crush. There's the amp damage. Everybody jumps to the right. Bambo forced down to the left. Omni Slash going to connect onto 2, and UnderShock might go down to it. Saved at the last second. No fear, making the plays for his team. Ravage onto Yoku. He is so tanky, though. 3,000 HP already, and it looks like UnderShock is going to finally fall. The Juggernaut Omni doing too much, but a triple for Yoku. Looking for more. Might be able to bring down 3-3. Ultra kill for the Morph. Oh no, he is just too scary. And looking like they're ready to go in towards Roche, and you can hear the pings of frustration.
They just do too much damage with this Morphling. Like,
Bone 7 pops in. Can they control him? Can they kill him? He's going down! Oh, Yoku! The delayed rampage isn't going to be happening. Is he going to find it? He gets Glimmer Caped Waveform out. There's the kill. Beyond Godlike Streak. SingSing also going to fall. They don't have any answer. Friends do it. Good game. Well played. Gets called.